The Wild West era in American history, which lasted from the early 1800s to the early 1900s, was a time of immense change, exploration, and conflict. It was a period filled with legends of cowboys, outlaws, and homesteaders. Life in the Wild West was shaped by the growth of settlements as pioneers ventured westward in search of new opportunities and a fresh start. The expansion of railroads played a pivotal role in connecting the Wild West to the rest of the country, facilitating trade and transportation. The gold rush brought a sudden influx of fortune seekers hoping to strike it rich in the gold mines of California, causing a significant impact on the region's economy and social dynamics. Additionally, the diverse cultures that coexisted in the Wild West, including Native American tribes, Mexican settlers, and European immigrants, contributed to the rich tapestry of the region. This essay will delve into the different facets of life in the Wild West, shedding light on the realities of this iconic period in American history. Settlements and homesteading. The rapid expansion of the United States westward led to the establishment of numerous settlements in the Wild West. Homesteading became a common way of life, with families staking claims to land and working it to build a home and produce their own food. The Homestead Act of 1862 further fueled this settlement, offering 160 acres of free land to those willing to cultivate and improve it. This led to an influx of pioneers seeking new opportunities and a fresh start. The settlements varied in size, often starting as small clusters of cabins and growing into bustling towns as word of the fertile land and economic potential spread. These towns became centers of trade, providing goods and services to the surrounding rural areas. They were also places where people gathered for social activities, such as church gatherings, dances, and town meetings. The growth of settlements also led to the establishment of vital community services, including general stores, blacksmith shops, and schools. As these settlements expanded, they began to attract a diverse population, with new immigrants arriving from various areas, each contributing their unique cultural practices and traditions to the social fabric of the Wild West. Cowboys and cattle drives. One of the enduring images of the Wild West is that of the cowboy, whose role in the Wild West was indispensable. The cattle industry, particularly cattle ranching and cattle drives, played a vital role in shaping the region's economy. The vast open range, stretching for miles, offered an ideal environment for cattle to roam freely and graze. The iconic cowboy, a diverse group consisting of freed African-American slaves, Mexican vaqueros, and Native Americans, played a crucial role in the cattle industry. They were responsible for rounding up the cattle for the arduous long drives to railheads, where the cattle would be transported to the eastern markets. This period saw the rise of legendary cattle towns like Dodge City and Abilene, which served as pivotal points where cowboys could sell their herds and restock supplies before embarking on their next cattle drive. The cowboys' skilled riding, roping, and herding abilities were essential for the success of the cattle drives, and their brave and rugged image has become synonymous with the romanticized notion of the Wild West. Law and order. The Wild West was not without its share of lawlessness, earning it a reputation for being a rough and dangerous place. However, efforts to establish law and order were present. In addition to towns often having their own lawmen, such as Wyatt Earp and Bat Masterson, who sought to maintain peace and uphold justice in the face of adversity, there were other noteworthy endeavors. The famous gunfight at the OK Corral in Tombstone, Arizona, was a testament to the struggle for law and order in the region, where tensions between lawmen and outlaws came to a head. Additionally, the expansion of the Pinkerton Detective Agency and the establishment of the Texas Rangers were pivotal in combating crime and preserving some semblance of order in the Wild West. The Pinkerton Detective Agency, founded by Alan Pinkerton, played a significant role in pursuing and bringing to justice notorious outlaws such as Jesse James and the Wild Bunch. The Texas Rangers, on the other hand, were a specialized law enforcement agency that effectively dealt with the lawlessness that plagued the western frontier. These collective efforts played a crucial role in taming the outlaw culture and maintaining law and order in the Wild West, contributing to the overall evolution and transformation of the region. Frontier challenges and innovations. Life in the Wild West was characterized by the resilience and resourcefulness of its inhabitants in the face of numerous challenges. From harsh weather conditions to conflicts with Native American tribes and outlaws, survival in the frontier demanded unwavering determination. The settlers had to contend not only with natural obstacles, but also with the constant threat of attacks by Native American tribes defending their land and way of life. Additionally, the constant presence of outlaws and bandits created a climate of fear and insecurity, prompting settlers to develop their own measures for self-defense and protection. The Wild West also witnessed significant innovations that helped the settlers in their daily lives. The introduction of the six-shooter revolver revolutionized personal protection and became an iconic symbol of the frontier. The innovation of barbed wire, patented by Joseph Glidden in 1874, transformed ranching by providing an effective means of controlling livestock and protecting crops. Furthermore, the development of new agricultural techniques, such as dry farming and irrigation methods, enabled settlers to cultivate the arid land, paving the way for the growth and transformation of the region. These innovations were crucial for the survival and prosperity of the inhabitants, contributing to the overall development of the Wild West. Conclusion. In conclusion, life in the Wild West was a multifaceted and dynamic tapestry interwoven with various elements that shaped its identity and left a lasting impact on American history. The fusion of settlement, cowboy culture, law and order, and innovation created a unique and resilient society in the face of adversity. This era continues to captivate the imagination and symbolizes a time of exploration and change on the rugged frontier. The challenges faced by the settlers, such as harsh weather conditions, conflicts with Native American tribes, and the constant threat of outlaws, called for unwavering determination and self-defense measures. However, the Wild West also witnessed significant innovations that revolutionized daily life, such as the introduction of the six-shooter revolver and the innovation of barbed wire, which transformed ranching and provided protection for crops. The diverse background of settlers, including Native American tribes, Mexican settlers, and European immigrants, contributed to the rich cultural tapestry of the region. The legacy of the Wild West continues to shape the nation's identity and serves as a reminder of the tenacity and adaptability of those who ventured into the unknown frontier.